So I think, honestly, that went way better than expected. Usually those matches are like a fight for the Zenith Flare, where like they are cycling or they are like milling cards until they get 4 Zenith Flares in my graveyard, and then they say, haha, I win. And I'm just trying to get lucky and grab one, but that didn't come up too much. Also, our glass casket was not useful. So that one was not really a good choice. Negate could have been useful. Negate can be very useful against people who want to who have blue and want to counter your spell. I think the Improbable Alliance was probably the most helpful to get in there. So I should have gotten more. That's my post-mortem on that game we played. Let's do another. My bougie cycling deck. Have you been playing at all, Voxel? Oh, we're both 92%. I will play. They always give me one land. I hate it when they only give me one land. No lands? 0 lands? This is why this game is terrible. Okay. It's gonna be a loss, folks. Ugh. I return 2 cards to the bottom of the deck. Ugh. And I can't even play the Dranis Stinger. This is awful. This is terrible. This is why it's good that it's 2 out of 3. Okay, my turn. I guess I gotta cycle. Oh, great. Yeah, 2 Zenith Flares is gonna help a lot. Okay. Maybe we'll get a Fox. No, we got nothing. We got nothing. Oh my god. They're I don't even know what they're... this is a heavy control deck because they have Yorion. Yorion means that you have to have 20 cards more than the minimum deck size, and they have 70 cards. Maybe like 80 cards. I think they would have to have 80 cards. And they're going to be trying to get big spells out. Big spells. Okay. Bad. Oh, it's bad. All right. Hoping we get a red land of some kind. Oh, no, we didn't. Right, of course. Why would we get a red land? This will become a red land for us next turn, but it is not now. Mac Hawk down. Get it? Mac Hawk down. He's having the time of his life over there. He's like, Mans is having a bad day, and I'm gonna take advantage of it, he says. I like mousing over the. No, hey, look at me again. Look at me again, Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear, look at me. Mr. Bear. Hello. 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 Hey, look at me. Hey. Hello, Mr. Bear. Hello, Mr. Bear. Oh, okay. He got distracted. Now, what happened with Mr. Mac? What's he thinking about? What's going on in that head? He's got a Maze Mind Tome. That just makes it so he can scry. Make sure he gets the cards that he wants. Just taking a sweet time thinking about it. Okay, cultivate. So that's going to get him a lot of lands. He's going to be up to 5 next turn. Yeah. And then it's... Oh, my turn. Okay. So we can finally play a card. Wonderful. Love to play a card. Confirm 1 damage. Confirmed. Look at this. We can even put down a red land. Okay. We'll save this one for later. And then he's going to scry. Yeah. And then thinking some way to kill the Drenist Stringer is going to happen. Hello, J-Rod. Ooh, yep, there it is. There's that way to destroy the Drenist Stinger. He's been sitting on that one the whole game. He's been waiting for me to play something. I'm doing well, J-Rod. Playing some magical gatherings. So with this guy, there's a number of like pretty good cards that we can sideboard into the deck for 2 and 3. We can get a card that will prevent him from healing and deal 5 damage to him anytime he casts a spell without using mana, which this deck likes to do. They have like Emergent Ultimatum, which is like a pretty scary card when I first encountered it. And that's certainly what they're building towards. Let's see, we've got 6. We could deal 6 damage with Zenith Flare. Okay. Let's go with... We'll get Thoris out. And... Valiant Rescuer. Oh, what are we doing? Destroy it. He's just been sitting on all this removal. He's been so sad that he couldn't use it. Okay. 7, 14. So we have enough to kill him with just Zenith Flares. The problem is he most certainly has a 2-mana counterspell, which we will see when we cast this, and he has to think about it. Let's get this card back. So there's a card that will do, like Extinction Event will do either an even or an odd board wipe. And so we have an even and an odd to protect against that, at the very least. Oh, this is the card that I said was scary before. This is the card I was worried about. So he's going to find 3 cards in his deck, any ones he wants, and he can cast 2 of them for free, and the other one gets shuffled into the deck. Okay. So he'll either get 2 scary creatures and wipe the board. Take 2 turns. Ooh, I don't know, folks. I think we're gonna do this. Only 1 turn, but you get the 2 big creatures. And wipe the board. Okay. Time to Zenith Flare the face, I think. Time to Zenith Flare the face and hope that we live. I mean, we could Zenith Flare a creature here. And that would provide a little bit of time. But honestly, I think time is on his side. Okay, just 2 more Zenith Flares. And then we win. He had another one. Okay, he's definitely winning. Oh, okay. Do we want an 8/8 blue Kraken? Do we want him to take 2 turns? Do we? Ooh, not good. Okay. Well, so we'll have a total of 12, so we can survive 2 of the creature's hits. And that's the end of that thought, because there's no... That's all there is for that. So we're going to cycle a card. And we're going to hope that he doesn't have a counterspell. Oh, did he not have a counterspell? Doesn't have a counterspell. Well, I mean, we still lose, but it's interesting. You know, we still go to -13, but it's interesting. Okay, so what we're going to do with that is get Roiling Vortex and Negate. And those are going to be pretty useful. And I think that's it. That's pretty much all we need to stomp on this guy. I think we could get rid of Improbable Alliance. And... Frostveil Ambush. That's too expensive. I never use that card. I think this is good. So we're going to be able to... I'll show you when we get in. But those are 2 good ways to counter him. Because I don't know what he can do to counter me better. He's already pretty stacked for that. All right, another 1 mana draw. Love that. Okay, 2 mana. I can deal with that. Here we go. 2 games in a row to win. We can do that. I think so. We have the planes, and then we can go with this guy. They might kill it right away. But that's life. Okay, they didn't kill it right away. So that's death. We'll drop a blue down there. Although I did get rid of the main blue spell that we use. Well, that's okay. Nobody's ever said I was the smartest in the world. Okay, we got a red land right here. This is already feeling much better. Okay, here's what I was worried about for Elspeth's Nightmare. So they're going to choose a non-creature, non-land card and discard it next turn. And let me tell you, that's going to be Zenith Flare. And then they're going to exile an opponent's graveyard, which is what we need to do things. I need that. I need that graveyard. Okay, so one thing we can do is Zenith Flare before they have a chance to get rid of it. I'll discard my own Zenith Flare, thank you very much. And then next turn they're going to exile our graveyard. And look, they have 1 card in their graveyard. Maybe they'll exile their own graveyard. You never know. Okay. We have okay, I was almost about to cycle that. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. What we're going to do is wait until they get rid of the graveyard. Okay, and then I cycle the card. Ooh, okay. Extinction event going to wipe the board. Well, I guess I'll keep it. I'll keep it then. I'll keep it. Okay, and this is most likely the 6 mana take a second turn card, so they're going to take 2 turns next turn. So I mean, I'm just letting you know. I can't do anything about it. Just saying. Okay, well. I don't know. It's going to be Elrond's Epiphany, I think is the card. Hey, look. I said it correctly. So they get 2 birds and then they take another turn. I do like that part, when it's like, I already know what they're going to do. That's fun. Oh, and then they got to do Emergent Ultimatum, too. They got everything they wanted. I'm so happy for them. Okay, now, again, take another turn? You know, I think take another turn. Take another turn might be okay. Why not? Go for it. And they had another Elspeth's Nightmare. Almost every single card in their hand is very good at countering everything in my deck. I'm very happy for them in that respect. Okay. Do we live? I think maybe. And then they're going to exile our graveyard again. The graveyard that has one card in it. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. We lose this one, folks. What are you going to do? We could. I'll do a quick post-mortem on that. So we had negate in that deck to counter some of those spells, like Emergent Ultimatum. Would have been great to counter that. We had Roiling Vortex, and the idea is to have that down before they do Emergent Ultimatum. And then when they take another turn, they'll get an extra damage. And every time they cast one of those 2 free spells, they take 5 damage. So they would basically die. Almost every single time that I've been able to put that down before Emergent Ultimatum, that they just die. And it's a very good card to use against that. But we didn't pull it. We didn't get it. And as far as everything else, like, yeah, I mean, there's kind of nothing you can do about it against big board wipes like that. Sometimes you don't win.